all these that I've read to you, what does it mean? I'm going to do my best to help you understand all that I've read to you at this very moment. Now, look over here. We are saying that liquidity sweep occurs when price move beyond previous highs. So this is where we have the current swing high, when price move beyond previous high or lows. So in this instance, what we see on your screen, we have a bullish run or a bullish move which brought price up here. After price reaching top here, we saw a reversal. So this is a current swing high, an important zone on the market, which is of great interest to these market makers. So as price reversed, we've marked that zone with this resistance or bar draw at this zone. So as price reversed, it got to this point of which buyers did their best to push price up, hoping that it can break this resistance and continue the bullish move. But look, let's look at what happened. As price was approaching the resistance, we saw this inverted hammer formed. This inverted hammer with this long wick means a lot to me, Henry, yes, and any price action trader watching me at this very moment, which shows that sellers have come in strong to push price down. So I'm not surprised price came this low. So price movement from this low up to this level, everything started here. So as sellers were pushing price down, this is where we have the support. This is where the bullish move actually started. So price coming low to go beyond where we have the support here. Price coming low from this point up to this low to take out this particular previous swing low that we have here. Price has triggered stop losses that we have down here. The reason is that we have some traders who have placed their stop loss around this zone. It can be a tight one who joined the bullish move that went up, have their stop loss exactly on the support. Others will also have theirs around this zone. Others will also have their stop loss around this zone. So upon joining the bullish move that actually started at this zone up to the top here, they were in profit, thinking that market will continue in the bullish move maybe out to the top here. But it didn't happen. As price got to this zone, price started reversing. This market makers reversed the market or price, and it actually came down, hoping that as it got to the support, it will reverse, but it didn't. Price pushed further down to trigger all the stop losses that we have down here. So in an event like this is what we refer to as what? Liquidity sweep. It's a liquidity sweep in the sense that this area is of great interest to market makers. The reason is that many retail traders have their stop loss here. Those who join the bullish move up to the top here have their stop loss around these zones. They've placed their stop loss down here. So in order to fill their large orders, they want to buy the market, but they need money. They need liquidity to fill their large orders for the bullish move. So as price move and go to this zone, these market makers reverse price up to this low side, then push further down to take out all the money placed here. Remember, when you talk about stop loss, it's a liquidity, it's money. So at any given point in time that you place a stop loss of maybe 10 USD, 20 USD, 50 USD, 100 USD, 200 USD at this zone, depending on your account balance that you are trading with. As you've placed that stop loss, the 1,000 USD, the 5,000 USD, 10,000 USD, the 100,000 USD, as you've placed that stop loss around this zone, be it exactly a tight one on the support or around any of these zones, and you've joined the bullish move, market makers are aware that many retail traders have their stop loss around the zone. And they also need money. They need liquidity to fill their large orders. So in order to allow these retail traders to enjoy the profit that they've gotten up to this level, they said, no, let us reverse price. Let's bring price back to where the liquidity is, so that we can trigger all those liquidity and use that liquidity to fill our large orders, then buy the market. And that is what you are seeing here. So when we talk about liquidity sweep, that is what happens. Normally, as and when these retail trader, these market makers trigger the stop losses or capture the liquidity at that zone, after pushing price to those zones, then quickly they reverse market. And that is exactly what is happening at this very moment. So all those in the bullish move who joined the bullish move, which started from this low up to this high, with their stop loss here, of which they were not content, they were not okay with the profit gotten as price got to this level, and still hoping that market will continue buying and go up so that they can amass wealth from the market. As price reverse up to this zone, it has triggered their stop loss and taken them out of the market. So we call this event or this situation or this instance as what? Liquidity sweep. So after this market makers triggered the stop losses here, look at what happened. Then it is not only buyers who have placed stop loss here. There are other traders who have also placed a pending sell order at the zone, thinking that as price is pushing down and it breaks this particular support, market will continue selling. So they've placed a pending sell order at this zone. So we call this zone a sell side liquidity. If you've not watched the video I've made on sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity, as you can see on your screen, you make sure you watch to deepen your understanding when it comes to buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. So as I earlier mentioned, there are some traders who have placed a pending sell order around the zone, that as price is pushing price from this high up to this low, they were hoping that market or price would break. After price breaking this support, it will continue selling. But look at what happened. Immediately after price breaking the support, market price didn't close below. Look at how price reversed. So all those with the pending sell order around the zone, their orders were what? Executed, hoping that market will continue selling, but it didn't happen. Immediately after their orders executed, look at what happened. Price reversed. So market or price reversing back to the bullish move, their sell order executed and they have been taken out of the market. So market makers have taken out stop losses of those who joined the bullish move and they were not okay with the profit gain. They've taken them out of the market. Then also they've taken traders who were hoping that market will continue to sell after breaking the support, will continue to sell. They've also taken them out of the market. And this is how liquidity sweep occurs on the market. My dear trader watching me at this very moment, if you've joined me on YouTube, Facebook, or any other social media handle, all I want to tell you is that this is E-marketTubeFX. This trading community or this channel is for newbies. This trading community is for newbies. This trading community is for any trader who is struggling to make consistent profits from this industry. I always do my best to bring you guys educational content that will deepen your understanding when it comes to the forex market, so that at any given point in time you are doing your analysis, you do that effectively so that you can get that dream profit that you are looking for. My dear trader watching me, so if you come across liquidity sweep and you find a challenge understanding this particular concept in ICT, that is what I'm explaining to you. That is what I'm explaining to you. So as I earlier mentioned, this area is what we refer to as well as sell side liquidity. And I've already explained to you that we have other traders who have placed a sell order, a pending sell order, hoping that market will come down after breaking the support. But look at what happened after this market makers pushing price up to the zone where they place their pending sell order. They reverse market in a bullish move. So their pending sell order were executed, but market didn't sell. It went back to the bullish move and they have been taken out of the market. Traders who are not okay with the profit got that they've gathered as price reach this particular high and hoping that market will continue to buy. Price reversing back to the support, push down to this zone, they have been taken out of the market and their stop loss triggered. And this market makers have used all this liquidity captured at this zone to fill their large orders to buy the market. So as you can see, now after taking or captured the liquidity at this zone, look at the bullish run happening here. No bearish candle found here. Look at the bullish move which is on the focus at this very moment, as you can see on the screen. So this is how these market makers manipulate the market in their favor. So if you're a trader and you think that this industry is an area where you can just place a button for a buy or sell, my bro, you are in danger. You are in danger in the sense that in a situation where you are not careful, you are not lucky, you rather turn a liquidity to the market. If I say you turn a liquidity to the market, that is what I've just explained to you. So for you to be a smart trader, for you to rather sweep liquidity from the market, I will explain to you how you are going to take advantage as and when these market makers are manipulating the market. I will explain everything to you so that you too can trade this strategy effectively and make profit from the market. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdaku. So in this situation, as we can see here, in this case, as price has gotten, as we have this swing high here, as price is moving, as price is pushing up here, if price is able to break this particular resistance, if price is able to break this particular resistance and find it closes at the top here, it means that it has also swept the liquidity at this zone. All traders who were in the selling order, who joined the bearish move that came from top here down here and were not okay or failed to close their trade, failed to secure profit gain from this high to this low, and market trigger or close above here, it means that those traders will also be taken out of the market. Price will hit their stop loss and they will also be taken out of the market. So if price closes here and continue the bullish move, it means that traders who have placed a pending buy order, hoping that market after breaking the resistance will do what? Will continue buying, will enjoy profit as market will continue buying at this point. But a situation where price get to this zone after sweeping the liquidity or after breaking this particular resistance that we have here, then reverse in a bearish move back into this particular zone, it means that all those traders who place a pending buy order, hoping that market price will break this particular resistance, then continue the bullish move, their pending buy order executed, but they've also been taken out of the market. So this zone is also referred to as what? Buy side liquidity. This zone is also referred to as what? Buy side liquidity. So if, as I earlier mentioned, if you've not watched that video, make sure, as you can see on your screen, make sure you watch that video prepared for you so that it can deepen your understanding when it comes to buy side liquidity and that of what? Sell side liquidity. Remember, you are with E-marketTubeFX and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdaku. Today we are looking at liquidity sweep and that of liquidity run. So if you join me on YouTube or any other social media handle, you make sure you subscribe, you like and share. Now let's continue with the presentation. So over here, the knowledge of this liquidity sweep is what actually I used in taking this trade, and I'm going to explain everything to you. I'm going to explain what actually influenced the decision of taking this trade, I will explain everything to you. So you get to understand why I said knowledge about this market is more important than the money that you deposit in your account to trade.